draw it in my new OneNote page. I can just come here and pick another OneNote page, create another one here, a big one, so that everybody sees it. Unit circle. So what I mean, I'm gonna do it again. I'm just gonna sketch it, but this time round, I'm gonna just draw this. Is that okay? Then I'm gonna draw a circle. Let me wrap that. And then I'm gonna draw a circle. I think I should just draw it with that. Is that okay, Shamsa? And then this circle, we are gonna make it 1 centimeter away, okay? 1, 1, this is -1, -1 here, 1 there, okay?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna draw a triangle inside, but before I draw a triangle, I'm gonna draw a line like that. So I'm gonna first draw a line there, okay?
Okay.
And this line is going to have an angle, theta. Is that okay?
Yes.
So then I'm gonna drop a perpendicular line to the base and extend this line to this side so that I have a triangle there. Is that okay?
Okay.
And then we said that this is the hypotenuse, right? This is the opposite of the angle, and this is the adjacent, right?
Yes.
And then the hypotenuse is equal to the r, right? The radius. The radius of the circle. Can you see that the hypotenuse of the triangle is equal to the radius of the circle?
How?
Because from the center is here, right? From the center to the circumference, you get what? The radius, right?
Okay.
You can see now, huh?
Yes.
Teacher, okay? Angle H is called what?
Not angle H, it is side H. This H is the hypotenuse.
And O?
Which one? O in green.
Opposite angle?
This is opposite. No, this is just opposite side of the triangle.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So H is equal to the radius, right?
Yeah.
The hypotenuse of the triangle is the radius of the circle, right? But it is equal to 1. Is that okay?
Yes.
Because the circle has got a radius of 1. So up to there, we're okay. Okay. So A adjacent here is equal to the x, right? Is that okay? Adjacent is in the x-axis, right?
Yes.
It is parallel to the x. And opposite here is like the y, right? Opposite. Opposite of theta is like y. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes. If you want to see the height, the length of O, you can read it from the y-axis like that. Is that okay? So if you understand that, then it is over. It is easy now. Everybody understand up to there because it is over now. That was the complex part. Anybody who is lost? Anybody who is lost? I hope nobody is lost. So who can tell me what is sin of theta? Sin of theta is given by normal formula is what? Opposite over?
Hypotenuse.
But what is the opposite? Y, right?
Y.
Hypotenuse is R, right?
Y. Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes.
But hypotenuse again, hypotenuse which is R is equals to 1, right? Over 1.
Yes.
Over 1. So this can just be written as Y. Is that okay?
Yeah.
In a unit circle. In a unit circle, it is just Y.
Why 1? Why 1?
Why 1?
Yes.
Because we said R is equals to 1 in a unit circle.
So it's just like this. R is equal to 1.
Yes, in a unit circle. That's what we say. That's the meaning of a unit circle. R is 1. Because we remember when we were starting, we drew a unit circle. A unit circle is a circle with a radius is equal to 1. And then we put a triangle inside.
Nice.
Okay, so what about, who is that? Tatil, you just came in?
Yeah, I had a problem with the internet.
So what about cos theta? Who can tell me what is cos theta?
Adjacent to divide by hypotenuse.
Adjacent
X
is
by
L
R.
over H, right?
Yes.
Which is X over
by
R, which is X over 1, right?
X.
Everybody's okay up to there?
Yes.
What about tan? Tan theta?
Opposite by adjacent is equal to Y by R.
No, y by x. Over. So this is what we call a unit circle. And in a unit circle, so we notice this property. Now you can see that sine theta is equal to y. And from this one, you can read that I have to drag this tan again. I have to drag it down because I need a space. And again, you can see that cos theta is equals to x inside a unit circle. Why do you? Why?
We should write with you.
Okay, no, this one don't write. I'll take a screenshot. I'll send it.
Okay.
You can write it later. So why is it important? The reason why it is important, you can see that in a unit circle, you can view it as a triangle. Do you normally see how we measure angles? How we measure angles? We normally measure angles inside in a Cartesian plane. Then we measure angle going like that, right? So the idea is you can easily see the sin and the cause of a certain angle, and I'll show you later on. Even though I think in your syllabus you don't need to do that, but that is the reason why. But for now, you need to know this, that this one is there, that these things exist. Okay? So,
Okay.
so since you know that this exists, then we can go to the next thing. So let me take a screenshot. Because if I go without showing you this, some of you will reach grade 12 and see some things like this and start asking, we never saw this, and the teacher will be the one to be blamed that he never taught them this. So I'll paste this. So let us continue now to our focus. So I've done with the unit circle. Let me continue now to something else. Okay. Where's my OneNote? Yeah. So I'm going to something else now. So I will go back to, I'll open a GeoGebra. I hope we still have time. Where is my, yes, trigonometric ratios. Yeah. Okay, so allow me to open something here. I had prepared a GeoGebra here. I'll close this other one. I don't need this other one. That's it. I'll open another one. So we are going to see, you remember last time I told you where angles are positive and where they're negative?
You didn't complete. You said you will explain it, but you did not.
Yes, that's what I want to explain now. It's taking long to open. Okay, I will come to my, as I wait for it, I will come here to my GeoGebra. And I'll go to my resources, and I will go to mine, and I can use it from here, no problem, if it is taking long on the other side. So I have it here, I don't need to open it there. But it would be the best there, because I need some things that are not here. It's taking long. Just 1 minute. I want to show you the sin and the cos, so it must open from the up. It must just open from the up. There is no option. Can come and open it here. Yes, it is here. To open. Sometimes this technology can let you down. Oh, it's taking long. Then I'll have to create another one right now. It is taking longer than I anticipated. You see, it is here, it is open, but it is not showing anything. But I can't restart my computer now. Okay, guys, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just gonna create a new one, no problem. We are here, we have time. It is something within 1 minute I've created. Axis. And the grids. I'll create a circle. So I'm going to create a unit circle here. Up to here, 1. And then I'm gonna create a line from here up to anywhere. Then I'm gonna measure its angle. Measure angle with, take this, and that. No. We pick this, it is better. This, and this. I don't know why my applet is not opening, because I've done a lot of things with it. Okay, but it's picking the wrong thing. Oh, I'm doomed now. I just have to go and find it, because it is taking a lot of my time. Select 3 points or 2 lines. Yes, I select here, and here. Okay, that's okay. So if I have this, I want to show you something else. I want to pick this point here. Let me close this. I want to pick this point and say sine of, so our angle here is alpha. Let me copy this. I want you to check on the angle. I'll copy it. So just take a while. Okay, and then cos of the angle. There we are. Okay, thank you. I'm here now, and I hope it will behave. So if I have this C, what I want you to check is the size. This is 69 now, right? Can you see? I'm going to change it, and now it is like 45. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at 45. It is 45 there, right?
Yes. Yes.
And I want you to check the sine and the cos on the other side. Is it positive or negative? It is positive. Can you check on this other side, on my far left, this side here? Sine, the sine of the angle is 0.77, right? Is that okay? Can you see that the sine is 0.77?
Yes.
And the cos is 0.77. This is where you check. Okay, now, but one more thing I want to check. If this angle is 1 minute, I want to change this angle a little bit. And then, just give me a moment. I want to change a property here. Settings. I want it to be angle BCA. So it will be behaving, okay. Oh, that's okay now. Okay, so when the angle is 45, 50, 60, 70, up to 80, these parts, they are still positive, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You can see they are still positive. But once I cross to the second quadrant, you can see only sin is positive now, right?
Yes.
And the cos is negative. Okay, and then I go that way. Still, only sin is positive in the second quadrant. So I want somebody to note down. In the second quadrant, sin is positive. Okay, and then I'll go that way. I can even get the tan, by the way. Let me get the tan. Tan also. We can also watch the tan, so we can start again. So we can see in the first quadrant, all of them, sin, tan, and cos, they are positive, right? And then in the second one, tan is negative, huh?
Yes.
Can you note them down? Because we're going to use them. Just note the sign. In the second quadrant, you can just write Q2. Sin is positive, cos is negative, tan is negative. Okay, somebody has written them down for us?
In the second.
Please, teacher, repeat. 1 minute. Repeat.
Okay, it is here. You can see here in my. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see
On the
it.
screen.
Yes, I can see.
You can see sin is positive, even though it is a number there, but it's a positive number, right?
Yes.
You can see cos is negative, right?
Cos is negative.
You can see tan is negative.
And tan is negative.
Yellow, Mr. Complete. We already wrote it.
Okay, I'm just waiting for Mohammed here. And then what about in the third quadrant? Can you also mark in the third quadrant? What can you see? You can see that sin is negative, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And the cos is negative, and the tan is positive.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue. And then in the fourth quadrant, what do you see? Sin is negative, cos is positive, tan is negative, right? So we are done with all the quadrants. And then there's something I want to show you about unit circle. Okay, can you see here? I want you to watch. If you follow C, that is 36, that is angle 36.8 something, right? If you follow C up to the y-axis, you'll see it is equal to the value of the sin. Can you see? Remember when I told you in the unit circle, sin is equals to y? Can you see?
Yes. Yes.
And check the value of x. If you follow C up downwards, you see that x is 0.8, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I told you that cos is the value, cos is equals to x. And you can check also in the calculation there, cos is 0.8, right? Okay, so only that, but that one you will not use it quite a lot of time. So we are just going to use it in special cases. So let's continue. So you've noted them down. So if you've noted them down, then you're going back to the OneNote here. And then I will rub this because it is in the other one and I've used it already. So we are going to note them down here. So, okay, did you note them down? So, okay, what was positive here? All of them, they were positive here, right? In the first one.
Yes.
The first Q. First Q, it was a positive sin, positive cos, positive tan. In the second Q, what was positive?
Cos was negative, tan was negative, sin was positive.
Negative cos, negative tan, positive.
Positive.
Right. What about in the third one? This is
negative sin, negative cos, positive tan.
Negative tan. Negative what?
Negative sin, negative cos.
Positive
Tan.
This one is in the third quadrant.
The sin is negative, and the cos is positive, and the tan is negative.
Okay, sin is negative, tan is negative,
Cos is positive.
positive. So this one is in the fourth, okay? Q. So there's a formula you can use. So we have seen from that, from GeoGebra when we created the unit circle. And it was not even for unit circle only. If you create any type of circle or if you do any type of triangle, you will get, this will happen. So, and to summarize this, we normally use the formula acts. I normally, people use different, but I like using acts. Okay? So what does this say? Here, everything, all is positive. Here, cos is positive, sin is positive, T. After C, we go to T. T is positive, then here sin is positive. Is that okay? So you go anti-clockwise clockwise, I mean, to apply the formula act. You go clockwise. So this one is like, this one is for all, this one is for cos, this one is for tan, this one is for sin. Is that okay? So this is a main point for today. You have to know what is positive where. In the first quadrant, everything is positive. Are we together?
Yes.
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 In the fourth quadrant, only cos positive, okay? In the third quadrant, tan. In the second quadrant, sin. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you are okay up to there. Any question?
No.
No question. So we're going to use this property to answer some questions.
Teacher, only in the fourth quarter, can you only read the this is minus sin and negative tan and plus
Positive,
cos?
yes,
Positive.
positive.
Okay, okay, thank you.
So this is the first. This looks like a 2, but it is a 1. First Q, third Q. And so I want you to just summarize the other one, then you'll understand all the other ones. So can you go and do something? So what exercise that I want to give you, this thing was even here, but it didn't have the formulas. That's why I didn't use it. It didn't have the formulas for sin and cos. That's why I didn't use it. I can just use it to illustrate. So can I scroll? Now, before we do this exercise that I have here, I want to give you another exercise, a simple one that will help us do this. So I want you to look at the angle 150, okay? And tell me how far away is it from the x-axis. So sketch the following. sketch and note down. So this is a question, EXE. I hope we'll have time. We still have 15 minutes. So EG1. So EG1 will be sketch and note down where the following angles. Okay, let me write it. Capital letter is shouting, so sketch and note following and not down how far, not down how far, not down how far. Well, I'm just thinking of terminating. How far the following angles from the x-axis. Very important because there's a theorem, there's a mathematical rule that says that given any angle, you can find other 4 angles with the same trigonometric ratio in terms of magnitude. But the sign will be different. Okay, so the first angle that I want us to do is angle A. Somebody can try. You know how to sketch. We sketched last time, right? B, I want us to do 40. Actually, C, I want us to do C, I want us to do 200. I want us to do 335. E, I want us to do negative 50, and F negative 140. Yes, negative 140. That would be good. And if possible, G, we can do one like, we pick one from here. We have one here. Yes, 665. It would be good. 6. Okay, so that is the problem now, and we want to solve it. So who can tell me where does 150 terminates? Do you remember people who were in class last time? In the second or the first? Tatil, you were there. Shamsa, you were there, and I think Omar was not there.
In the second.
Where does 150 terminate? In the second, right?
In the second. Yes.
So if I sketch, so I'll just do a sketch for you. I'll do A. I'll just sketch. So if you were to sketch, my sketch is very bad. I'm a very poor artist. So if I were to do a sketch, this one will stop at, up to here it is 90. Up to here it is 180. So 150 will be here, right? Okay, 150 will be there. 150. 150. But how far away from the axis? How far away from the axis? Who can tell me? I think I have to use a big sketch now. How far away? Here. Can you check? What degree is green? 30, yes. 30 degrees away. Is that okay? It is 30 degrees away from the x-axis, right? I'll try and make my sketch neat, more neat in B. So we can do B. And if you are good, you can do this without even drawing again and again. If you just start, if you are very, very careful with them. What about 200? Where is it ending? In the second or in the third or in the first?
Third.
On the
Third.
third.
So it is somewhere there, right?
Yes.
How far away from the x-axis?
Yes.
Oh, this is 200. Instead of 40,
70.
this is C. I did C.
20.
It is 20, right?
Yes.
So this is in this angle. Then it is 20 degrees away. Ah, B is obvious, right? B is 40 is in the first, and it is for B. B is 40 degrees away, right?
The first.
Away from the x-axis. So what about D? Oh, I'll have to.
D.
Yes.
335.
In the fourth. In the fourth.
In the fourth, but how far away?
It will be 35. No, 25.
Well, I don't know, but let me sketch. It is always good to sketch, okay? So this is 335. It is in the fourth, of course. So, but this class is so short. This school is not serious. You have very short classes. So how far away? How far?
25.
Away? Yeah, because you do 360 minus.
335.
Yes.
5.
25 degrees away. What about E?
What's it?
E is 50, right? Oh, I have to be very careful in E. Let me do it here. E is what? Negative 50, right?
The fourth Q?
No, it is not in the first one. Who can
Fourth.
guess where E
Negative
is?
what?
Negative 50. Where is it?
Fourth?
Yes,
Yes,
it's in the
yes.
fourth. E
I
is
think
the
it-
same as 50, but now you'll measure it in the opposite direction, right?
Yes.
So it is how far away?
40.
It is not 40. It is 50.
No, to go the other side.
Yes, you'll go on the other side, right? And
Yes.
you'll still be 50 away, 50 degrees away. Which one was the last one? A, B, C, D, E, F.
665.
Oh, negative 145. Where is negative 145? I can draw. Where should I draw F? I think I should draw F here. Negative 140. So negative 145, you'll just go this way, but I think it will be the third quadrant if I'm not wrong. Because if you go negative 180, if you go beyond negative 180, then you'll be in the second quadrant. So this guy will be here, but so how far away is he from the x-axis? Who can tell me how far?
How much is it?
It is negative 140, negative 140. Negative 145 or negative 140? Let me check again. Negative 140, of course. Very easy. How far is negative 140 from the x-axis? From the closest, how far is it from? It is 40 degrees away, if you're very careful. Right? So the remaining part here is 40 degrees.
Yes.
So, and if you've noticed, if I ask how far, I'm talking about in terms of acute angle. You know what is an acute angle, right? So let us talk of the last one is 665. So
Mister,
665.
I have a
Yes.
question.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Mr. E, look, it's minus 50 and the
Yes.
angle is 90 degrees. Why it won't go the other side? It will be 40. away only.
No. It is minus 50, right?
Yes.
What happens when you're measuring minus 50? For example, if you're starting from here. If you're measuring positive 50, you go this way, right?
Yes.
Positive 50. But if you're measuring minus 50, you'll go in the other opposite direction, minus 50.
Yes.
So how far is it away from this x-axis?
Oh, okay.
It is 50, right?
Yes.
Not from the y-axis, okay?
Okay.
So what about 665? 665, you'll go around one time, complete, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And finish 360, right?
I think it will be in the fourth.
So which one is remaining? It is what is remaining on top of 665? What is remaining? 665 minus 360. What do you get?
It will be 305.
305. Is it in the
It will be
third?
fourth.
Fourth, huh? So
Yes.
now the last lap, it will come. Let me use a red one. In the last lap, it will come. It will not finish, huh? It will stop
Yes.
somewhere. 300, you say that? That is
Yes.
too big for a 300. So it will come up to 180, come up to 70, then stop somewhere here. So how far? So this will be at 300 and?
5.
So how far away from the?
55.
Yes, so this is what we want. How far away? 55 degrees away. So this one was 40 degrees away. This is 55 degrees away. So everybody understood that concept?
Yes.
Yes.
So we're going to combine these two concepts. Okay, who is confused? Where?
Wallahi, mister, not only little confusion, a lot, a lot. Bahar,
Where?
same.
Where?
Next period, maybe. Let me see videos from YouTube. It would help. Then
Okay, in this class where?
I will complete.
From where?
First of all, how
Yes.
can we get we got 50 degrees away? Okay,
Yes.
how?
Negative 50. How far away is negative 50 from the x-axis? Negative 50.
Yes, how do we get that number? Do we minus it with 180 or with 360? I don't understand.
Okay, it is just from your, okay, let me see. So, okay, check. So this is the x-axis, right? I think the x-axis from like example 1, from A, it is this one that I've highlighted, right?
Yes.
So it depends. Where are you? If you're in the second and the third quadrant, you'll check how far away from 180, right? Is that okay?
Wait, repeat it again. Repeat what did you say? If you're far away from what?
سوي
السلام عليكم.
استاذ ما له راس طابق.
مستر
شكرا نطلع خلاص.
انا بطلع اذا قال لكم يا محمد قولوا طلعه. ايوه خلصت.
عندكم.
طلع.
ايوه قاعد يطلع.
ايوه طلع. بس طلعوا له.
Who removed me?
Huh, mister?
Somebody removed
Nobody,
me.
Mr.
No one.
You, maybe the net with you. Wi-Fi is bad.
I think it's the net. So let's
Yeah,
continue.
Mr. It's the net.
So it's about Tatik is about how far are you from the x-axis. The x-axis contains so many
Mr.
things. It contains 0, it contains 180, it contains 360. Okay?
Okay.
So if you are in the first quadrant, how far are you away from 0? I think this is the best way to put it. If you're in the first quadrant and the third quadrant, how far are you away from the 0 degree? Okay? If you're in the second and the third, how far are you away from 180 degrees? Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
You can see 200 is in the third quadrant. So we ask ourselves, how far away are we from the x-axis, which is now 180 in this case? We'll use 180 as our reference. How far away are we? Okay. Is that clear? So 200 is
200 minus 180.
yes. Okay. In the first one was 150. So 180 minus 150. We just want to see the difference. We don't care about the sign, about anything. We just want to see the difference. Okay?
Okay.
In D, I think I should use D. D, we went up to the third quadrant. Okay?
Okay.
So in that case, our reference will be to the 0 or to 360. Okay? So how far away is 335 from the 0 or from 360? That is the key. How far is it from there? You can just say 360 minus
335.
There's something you can see with your eyes. In E also, you can see this was negative 50. How far away is negative 50 from the 0 degree? How far has it gone? Okay? So that is, yes?
Mister, wait, number D, what? Number D?
Number
So
D,
you
we said
minus 355
360
minus
365.
360?
Yes. Is this a matter of getting the difference? 360?
So it's equal to 5.
No, 360 minus 335 is not 5, it is 25.
أقول حد يسوي ثاني. ليش أنا يطلع لي 5؟
360
360
minus
minus
35.
I got 25.
How 5?
No, 25.
Okay, again in E, how far is negative 50 from 0? Okay, how far is it from the x-axis? So this time you not look into you not use 360, you'll use 0. How far is it? It is 50 degrees away. Okay, and that is it. You go to F. My pen there. You go to F, you ask yourself the same question. Negative 140 will go up to the third quadrant. So how far away is negative 140 from 180, from the x-axis? So that is the point you ask yourself. And then after you ask yourself, you know, will I minus or will I subtract? So there is no like always minus or like always subtract. No, you have to see how far away is the angle from the x-axis. That's why I was not focusing on subtract or add, no. Okay? In this case, you'll say 180 plus negative 40. You'll see it is 40. So, and then you see they are like 40 degrees apart. You have to sit down and think of the idea. That's why I said I was very specific, how far away from the x-axis. Is that okay?
Yes.
There is no specific
Mr.
way to say I will subtract 180 or I'll add 360. Okay? You have to reason out.
Mister,
Mm-hmm.
this I understand, but how to do the schedule? I don't know.
How to fill this table?
Schedule. This one.
What is schedule? What do you mean by schedule?
This one in the left.
Oh,
You
we'll
get
do it. This one will do it. So I wanted to ask, once you know that, you can easily do it. Do you have time? You want to go and rest, or we can fill the table? It depends on you. For me, I'm okay.
Only first.
Yes? Hello?
A and B.
We can fill A and B?
Yeah.
Okay. So 150, how far away was 150 from? So 150 is in the second quadrant. How far away was it from? It was 30. So I write 30 here. How far away was it from 180? That will be the acute equivalent. So,
Okay.
so can I ask you, what is the quadrant?
S.
Positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive.
Positive. So the ratio here will be, you just write everything like that, but you say sine, now it will be sine 30, and you put this, the sign that you will have will be positive there. You just pick this positive and put it there. And I wanted more time with this. I don't know if you can get it if I just do it like that very fast. Can you see? I pick this 30, I put it inside there, and this positive, I put it next to the thing.
Yes.
200 is in which quadrant?
Third.
Third. So what is the sign of sin in the third quadrant?
Plus.
Negative.
Okay.
The third quadrant is negative. How far was it from the?
From 180 to 20.
It was 20. So here it will be negative and then sign. Oh, I'm writing in the wrong place. It will be the next one here. Negative, then sign 20.
20.
Just like that.
Mister, how do you know the sign? Positive or negative?
Oh, because of this here. Let me show you. Because of the first thing here. Remember this?
Yes, but all of them here are positive, I mean.
Where? Like here, you can see 200, sign in the third quadrant is negative. You can see it is negative here. We put negative here.
Okay.
Mister,
Yes.
Mister,
Yes.
in the ratio we always write sign.
Yes, you do not always sign. If it is cos, you write cos. If it is sign, you write sign.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, what about 335 was how, it was in which quadrant? Third quadrant, right?
Yeah.
Fourth.
Okay, so this is sin, right?
Third, fourth
So
quadrant.
what is the sign? Is it positive or negative there?
Negative. Negative.
How far away? It was 35, huh?
25.
It was 35. 25.
25.
And so it will be negative.
Negative sin 25.
Mister, it's the fourth quadrant, not the third.
Okay, I'll change that.
Mister, can you go down a little bit?
Okay, let me change this one, fourth quadrant. Okay, I can go down. Where, yeah, there?
Yeah. خلاص, thank you. I just wanted to check.
Okay, can we do another one like cos? A one with cos? All.
Cos 1
طبق مرة ثانية.
140.
حليناها هذه.
ترى هو بس يريد يغير الساين لا؟
ايوه.
فلحنا.
حصة خلصت من زمان زين.
ترى أعرف.
علي انت اللي كنت مسوي نفسك ليفاي ولا ايش؟ شو تحت
أنا فكرك أنت عمر.
لا
أنا
انا
فكرتك عمر ما أنا.
أحمد.
ليفاي ها. خلاص
أنا
أنا
بعد معلق. شباب الحصة خلصت صار لها ما أعرف.
زدت ترى من ساعة.
بس طالعين والله يغيب. بس مشكلة إنه قلت يشرح يعني ما أعرف.
عادي مسوي سكرين ريكورد بعدين انتوا شوفوا بعدين.
ما أظن ينزل في المنصة ما أعرف.
وين يعقب
ينزلها
سكرين
قاعد يسوي ريكورد.
هو سوى سكرين ريكورد نفسي أراوي أبوي هذا السكرين الريكورد لأنه خذاله تقريبا نص ساعة لا 4 ساعات ذاك هو بس جالس يحاول يعدل الفيديو ولا ايش كان باغي يراوينا.
صحيح. نص
عم
الحصة.
بعد.
بعدين قال هذه الحصة
Can you
وقتها
continue next
فري.
time?
Yes, we can continue next time, Mr.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
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 باي.
أكيد يعني ده سؤال بعد. سؤال.
It is Adi saying now.
يا اخي اطلع.